This is the Oval Basin in Cardiff, and it's also the location of the Agora, our 3-day legislative theatre event. In ancient Athens, the birthplace of democracy, the Agora was the place in front of the assembly. Senators would descend the steps and discuss the issues of the day with the public. Our Agora is no different, only that we use legislative theatre to bring the issues alive. This is the main stage of the Agora. So over the next 3 days, community groups that we've trained over the last 6 months are all going to come here and create pieces of legislative theatre. The idea is that out in the audience here are AMs, bureaucrats, councillors, people who can affect change. Because in legislative theatre, the story does not depict fiction, but people's real problems. A young mother with learning difficulties struggling with the label and to bring up a child. A 77-year-old lady having to struggle to get the health service that she deserves. A schoolboy bullied by his teacher. Teenagers experimenting with drugs. A patient trapped in the revolving door of the mental health service. But the great thing about legislative theatre is that any member of the audience can jump up on stage and change the story.
The reason why I put him on that chair and us on the sofa is because it's giving him such more power over the situation.
This is the metabolizing cell. Every successful change to the story is crystallized here into policy proposals. Suggestions from the public on the steps of the assembly and how we can make legislative changes to improve reality. During the Agora, we're going to be competing with the sound of this construction. It's the new Millennium Centre, the heart of the culture of Wales. On my right is going to be the new Assembly building, completely transparent, very symbolic then. What we're trying to do with the Agora is symbolic as well in a way. We're trying to bridge culture, art and politics. I hope that politics can catch up with the art. If all goes to plan, those proposals will come together in an Agora report. This DVD accompanies that report. The idea is that it supports the proposals. It provides insight for you to see the reasoning behind those proposals. There's a documentary showing the process of legislative theatre, how it's created. And under the heading proposals, opportunities for the groups that have proposed the policy changes to make their presentation. What I recommend is that you look through the report, choose those proposals that you identify with, check out the presentation by the group, and then champion or choose to champion that proposal. We will have facilitated the process up to that point. From then on, you become the facilitator as our elected representative to try and make real these proposals. Changing things can be like swimming against a stream, climbing a slippery pole. This is an experiment. I've explained the theory. In practice, we don't know what's going to happen. We're going to come back next year to see if it changes anything, and the year after. We're going to become a fixture in here and turn this space from the Oval Basin into the Agora.